Fox News hosts are parroting the unhinged conspiracy theory that President Joe Biden was planning to assassinate former President Donald Trump.
But this is so extraordinary. Over and over again, we see that the Democrats charge the Republicans with things that they are actually doing. And this happens over and over again. Now, the FBI and the Democrats keep saying things like Trump is a threat to democracy, but Biden is authorizing deadly force against his political opponent.
Okay, look, that's not what happened. All right, Maria Bartiromo is shamelessly lying to her audience because, well, that's what she does. That's what she's paid for, right? She says, oh, this is extraordinary. Oh, my God, Biden authorizing deadly force against his political opponent. Well, no, that's not extraordinary. This is standard procedure for the Justice Department. But one of the guests on the panel actually had argued that Trump should have received special treatment, because he was president. Oh, really? Well, here's the thing. He actually did get preferential treatment, okay? If you and I somehow ended up with classified documents, that we stole, we'd be in prison right now. No question about it. If a member of the military stole classified documents and then refused to return them, they'd be in prison. A congressional staffer getting these classified documents, they would also be in prison. The president is actually one of the only ones who gets this special treatment when it comes to classified documents, okay? Biden, as well as Trump. And Trump, by the way, and there's a difference here between Biden and Trump. Biden, when they realized that, oh, hey, Biden, you've got documents. You know what he did? He's like, I will return them. Perfect. Donald Trump had the chance to return the documents, and he refused to do so, okay? Trump hid them in his bathroom and his bedroom. Yes, in his bedroom, according to newly unsealed court documents, Trump's attorneys found more classified documents in his bedroom at Mar-a-Lago months after the FBI had conducted their search, this alleged raid, right? Wait, how did Trump not know that he had classified documents in his bedroom? It was like sitting in his sock drawer or something, like, oh, no, that's where I put them. Oh, oops. Whoops. No, he knew. It's pretty obvious that he wanted to hide these documents because he didn't want to return them. Judge Beryl Howell said that prosecutors had demonstrated that Trump instructed his lawyer to lie and say that he had returned everything, which he didn't. A representation, Howell writes, that the former president knew to be wrong. More classified marked documents still were uncovered in November of 2022 in a leased storage unit in December 2022 in the office at Mar-a-Lago, and apparently sometime thereafter in the former president's own bedroom at Mar-a-Lago, she wrote. Notably, no excuses provided as to how the former president could miss the classified marked documents found in his own bedroom. When asked, I don't know, can't explain it. No. Oh, look, here's the thing. Fox News is in damage control, all right? They're ginning up this conspiracy theory in order to distract their viewers from this, as well as, of course, enrage them. Look, Jesse Waters ran with this on Tuesday night.
Authorized armed agents to use deadly force in the Mar-a-Lago raid. That is insane. Is there any justification for that?
Absolutely not. The thing that concerns me about this, the approval of the use of deadly physical force to engage the president and his security detail, who Jesse, is the Secret Service, is a pre-authorization where they assume something's going to happen and they don't even call us for the use of force. We're giving it to you ahead of time, preemptively. But more important and more telling to me is that they told them not to wear shirts that identified them as law enforcement agents, just to wear unmarked polo shirts, and I think they wanted to cover up they keep law enforcement equipment concealed. Now, why would they do that? I don't know, but, my mind as a prosecutor goes to maybe they wanted the engagement of physical force. Maybe they wanted to come in without FBI, without, DOJ, without all of that, identifying so that they could engage in deadly physical force.
I don't know, but I'm just going to go on in a completely unhinged conspiracy theory of which I have no evidence of. They want to do force. They wanted to set up a situation. No, they didn't. In fact, they went through extraordinary measures to avoid confrontation, which is why they waited until Donald Trump was somewhere else. This again, her statements are completely unhinged. They're complete and utter nonsense. It's a made-up narrative with no truth behind it. All right? The reality is, Trump was in New York during the search. That's it. They planned it that way to avoid confrontation. They also told the Secret Service ahead of time, hey, we're going to come in, we're just going to search, we're going to get these documents out. All right? Because Trump refuses to return them. We've got a warrant. What are you going to do? Secret Service says, all right, we're going to open the door for you. It's also the reason, by the way, that law enforcement wore unmarked polo or collared shirts. They didn't really want to, give the appearance of this is a massive raid, because it wasn't. It was a nice orderly search. That was it. They were let in. They got the documents out, as many as they could find. Then they left. That's it. Fox News, what they're doing right now is more than just irresponsible coverage. To say that this is irresponsible, it puts it very mildly. This is dangerous, incredibly dangerous. But there is a reason behind it. They're doing this so that people do not see the reports that a Trump advisor was told to scan classified documents, yes, at Mar-a-Lago, and save them to a laptop belonging to a political action committee, which is currently paying Donald Trump's legal bills. You going to see that on Fox News? Are they talking about how, oh yeah, by the way, a Trump advisor was literally scanning classified documents and saving them to a computer run by political operatives? You know, these are America's secrets, okay? Defense secrets could be. We're, doing that, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some, FBI standard operating procedure, and we're going to blow it up to make it look like, they're doing, oh my God, they would actually kill Donald Trump. They're gunning for him. Joe Biden's locked and loaded. You're kidding me. No, it's.
Give me a break.
Oh my God. All right. Judge Howell, by the way, Politico reported, noted that a Trump advisor connected to Save America PAC had acknowledged scanning contents of a box that contained classified materials back in 2021 and stored them on a personal laptop provided by the PACs. Why were they making copies of classified material and giving it to a PAC? Why? I think that's the big question, right? What did they copy, and why did they give it to a PAC, and what is the PAC doing with it? Why does a political action committee have classified documents that should never have been allowed to fall into their hands in the first place, and only did so because Donald Trump had hid them from law enforcement? Why? I guess we'll never know the answer to that, thanks to Judge Cannon. I mean, she's been slow walking the case so much that we're not going to see it before the election. If Donald Trump wins the case, well, I mean, if he wins election, we're never going to see the case. Okay? And so we'll never find out why they wanted the documents, what they were saving them for, what they're going to do with them. We're going to sell them to foreign adversaries? Who knows? Who knows? But if you're watching Fox News, I can guarantee that you've heard nothing about this at all. Because Fox News is not a real news network. They're doing straight up damage control propaganda.